What you see right behind me is Grand Canyon Railway
8743. Grand Canyon Railway 8743 was built by the Budd Company in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1955 and is a Skydome car. Also, the car is named Mary Coulter. Originally, this car was built for the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad and was originally numbered 1395 and was named Riverview. It was used on passenger trains on the railroad many years ago. Also, up in the dome area is where the passengers would ride on board it and even ride in the dome and have a good view of the scenery. It was the only Great Dome car to ever be owned by the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad through an agreement of the Great Northern Railroad. It saw pool service on the Great Northern's Empire Builder. The Empire Builder also ran on a portion of the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad's own line between Chicago, Illinois, and the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Also, this car traveled on the line between Chicago and the Pacific Northwest. It was also painted in the Great Northern paint scheme. In the late 1960s, the car was repainted in the Great Northern's new blue paint scheme. Then, in the 1970s, the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, Great Northern, Spokane, Portland, and Seattle, and Northern Pacific Railroads merged to form the Burlington Northern Railroad, and the car was owned by that railroad, and it would then be renumbered 9365. It was repainted in the Burlington Northern paint scheme and would continue to operate on the Empire Builder passenger train. Then, in 1971, when Amtrak took over most of the passenger systems in the country, this car was sold to Amtrak and it kept the number and would also continue to see service on the Empire Builder when Amtrak took over that passenger train. Then it was used in head-end power service in 1985 and was assigned to Amtrak's Auto Train. It was then renumbered 9302. In 1999, it was then renumbered 10,032 as it was added to Amtrak's Special Service Unit. In 2001, it was acquired by the Grand Lux and it was renamed Copper Canyon and was repainted in the American Orient Express scheme and was used on that passenger train and was renumbered 800,743 as that was an Amtrak certified number it used. Then in 2009 it was bought by the Grand Canyon Railway in Williams, Arizona and was given the present name as it has now. It was also repainted in the paint scheme most of the passenger cars